I apologize in advance if this is all cracked out. I've had a lot of caffeine and some zero sugar Red Bulls this morning. So if I flip the camera around like a psycho, I apologize in advance. So, change of plans for what's going on next year. The sprinklers are all out because we're starting to get to the cold weather here, but it's warm enough. I figured I would let this run. Plan for next year is I'm going to... I changed my mind again, and I think I do want to maintain this as a pond. What we'll end up doing is near uphill from that rock there, we're probably going to have the start of the slip and slide, and that's going to come down and we're going to spin around in this dish here, ultimately have it end ideally in a pond. We'll see about that. My plan for next year, right now I have everything is just wired directly into the panels. I don't have a battery or anything like that. If the sun is out, then she's pumping water. Next year I'm going to build a little battery house and have this run full time probably, because this is the water table as it sits right now. It has been as high as the top of this. What I'm thinking of doing is putting almost like a toilet float for an on-off. I'll have to, logistics, I'll figure that out over the winter here, but I'm gonna put a T off of the top, T below that, so I can just pull the plug on and drain the check valve without having to take the check valve. T above, and then do the same thing, and I'm just gonna have two pumps. One is gonna run sprinklers, and the other, which I am probably gonna be switching over to these, because I can maintain a higher pressure, and I believe I'll be able to run a couple of these. Anything more than 3, I was maxed out. So I'll have another pump like this, which will be pumping up to my water storage on top of the hill, which you can't see right now. Well, I don't know where the hell we were before we were so rudely interrupted with that phone call. Moving to this style sprinkler next year. Got them for $8.30 from Tractor Supply on sale. Usually they think they were like 15 or 14 or so. Just because I feel like these I'll be able to maintain a higher pressure. I might be able to run 4 of these. These were maxed out at 3. That was as much as you could pull and have running at the same time. You do any more than that, you're just getting a pisser flow at the end, or it's not operating. And it's just another check valve there for the water going up. So T below to drain, T above to run 2 pumps off of it. One for the sprinklers, one to go on a float valve to maintain a water level in the pond. And if you've been watching these for whatever reason, you'll know that that's lower over there, and we just started and it's fairly cloudy today, as you can see. But this does fill up. I mean, this was completely full as of 2 or 3 days ago, and it was overflowing the little hole that's here out over into this area. And I think if I have, a battery hooked up, I should be able to maintain a pond in here. And if not, oh well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I got 2 pumps to run sprinklers, so I can put more sprinklers in to reclaim it, or I can have another pump that runs the slip and slide exclusively. And oh my god, am I excited for that slip and slide, because it's gonna be fun. Now, if only we didn't have a pandemic going on and I could have people that I haven't seen in years come up and party, do drugs, drink beers, and rage. There's a 55-gallon drum that I took off. Oh, that's That is the other one I took off there. I was having issues. I took the pressure switch off of my pump here, and I popped some of the fittings where they thread into the barrels. Ideally, I would have just one big drum, but I can kind of make a pressurized super soaker up there that can really force water out too. And it's just, I don't know, I have no issue holding water in multiple tanks. This is not a life or death survivalist situation out here. I'm bored and want to make this gravel pit a field because I can run the dirt bike better on the field, because this is kind of fun, but you just sink right away into the sand. No binder, no clay in it to bind it up. It's all pure sand. That's it. That's the plan for next year. 2021, a new start. This is a message to all the haters. You said that the water wouldn't stay in here, and look at it. Look at the water. Fuck y'all. Make me doubt myself. I am number one, motherfucker. Yeah, but anyways, so just this late update. I shot that video this morning, and we had some sun for a couple hours, and the water has crested over. It's really clear water. It's, I don't want to drop my phone in it like a dumbass, but that is always a potential. But let's go over here. You might be able to see better. So this is the other low spot right here too. I mean, I don't know. That's, oh shit, it's wet right here. So I mean, it's she's all swamp. It's all water right there. Crystal clear water, and it's cold. It's October, and that's just a DC RV pump. But I think my toilet tank filler idea will work with a float, especially if we got one or maybe two on here. Because it's 4:30 now. I did that video about 9 o'clock this morning, and it's October 13th today, so it's not like we had an ass load of sun. I mean, come July, we're gonna have 12 hours of daylight on a sunny day. So just a slight update on the video. Love you guys, and I'm in love with you, and I hope you're like me. You're too blessed to be stressed. Look at that fine piece of equipment. Oh my god. And there's disc golf basket over there. Yeah, look at that. Sunshine and clouds reflecting off the crystal clear pond water that will drain overnight once the sun goes away. But hey, fuck it.